This is Smash-O-Mash, my own news channel. Looking at meteorology segment, we've got all kinds of crazy lightning coming from various places, and there's lightning, there's going to be puddles forming in the ocean and all kinds of crazy things going on, so make sure you know how to puddle jump. Here at the Smash News Network, Lee's Busted Name of News, we are covering it. First thing we're looking at is the jet stream. The jet stream of the Eastern world. Oh my God. This is what's going on the east side of the planet. It's the 250 hectopascal winds from nullschool.net, and oh my God, we're all going to die. Here are the surface winds, another indication that, holy cripes, son of a bit turn. Leave us a comment if you know what a bit turn is. There are the surface winds of the eastern world. Here are the surface winds of the western world. We've got a low pressure system lingering to the west of Lake Michigan. We'll get to it. Here are the jet streams of this side of the planet. Shout out to Frankie McDonald. All right, so here is the satellite imagery, and we've got a massive thunderstorm here off the coast of Georgia. See those huge clouds there, and also some satellite charging hazards here, causing some artifacts to show up in the imagery. Yes, some electrons building up on the surfaces of satellites. Let's move on to the weather.gov map. If your county is lit, click your county. We've got some flood warnings here in Georgia. Also some red flag warnings in Texas. And it looks like a middle finger here over Kansas. Excuse me. Continuing on to the lightning mapper, and check out the insane lightning here. Just a crazy thunderstorm here off the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Huge string of lightning there over the U.S., especially Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Yowzers, part of the Florida Panhandle, also seeing some heavy lightning over the past about 10 hours. Here's a real-time lightning map, and we've zoomed in. Since it's yowzers, Jacksonville, if you're on a skyscraper, go up and take some video of those cloud tops. Just spectacular imagery there. If you've got clear skies anywhere around these thunderstorms, take some video imagery. If you're like 50 kilometers away from the thunderstorm and you've got clear skies, typically, especially like if you're looking in this direction, take some videos. You may see some stuff you didn't expect to see, as your camera may pick up portions of the ultraviolet spectrum. You know, portions of the electromagnetic spectrum that are invisible to the human eye. Continuing on. That's a real-time lightning map, by the way, from lightningmaps.org. Next, looking at our temperature anomaly forecast. This is temperature anomaly in Celsius degrees based on the GFS model for the next 72 hours. Some cold temperatures here in the east central U.S. Like 12 degrees Celsius below normal there, as well as some hot temperatures in the central U.S. And some cold temperatures in the Pacific Northwest showing up there. Once again, that's your 72-hour GFS temperature anomaly forecast in Celsius degrees. Here's your GFS forecast for pressure and precipitation. We've got some heavy snow expected to show up here in Pennsylvania. Some heavy wet snow expected there to show up somewhere north of the Blue Mountain. And also this lingering low that's been hanging out around Wisconsin is going to sort of break up. That won't be sufficient to prevent it from dropping a lot of moisture, especially southeast of the Great Lakes. Some snow forecasted there for the Pacific Northwest and portions of the Northern Rockies. Continuing on to the water vapor map over the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean, Earth's largest surface heat sink and largest body of water, is where North America's weather comes from. South America's too, as the jet stream blows west to east. Anyway, that's the water vapor environment to our west. Continuing on to the weather.gov radar map, radar.weather.gov is the location of that. We'll zoom out briefly to show all 50 states. There you go. We'll be focused on the lower 48 for the remainder of the video. There's where things are now. That's vertical motion of water droplets in the air column. And we'll move on to the shortwave radiation map showing clouds and fog when it's dark. And you can see this low pressure system here right around the western portion of Lake Superior. The low is centered right about there. You can see the area around which the counterclockwise rotation is located. Right there, western Lake Superior. Heavy thunderstorms off the Atlantic coast. Here's the water vapor map. And it looks like some warm water there as well. Huge high pressure zone here. This is a massive high pressure zone there. Dry, massive air. Lots of atmospheric nitrogen, N2. And clear skies over those areas. Here's your recap. The U.S. Doppler radar. The shortwave radiation map. And there is the water vapor. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, if you view these videos any place besides on YouTube, you're missing like 90% of the content. Thanks for tuning into the Smash News Network. Least busted name in news. May that solar wind be at your back.